안녕하세요, 안차키입니다. Thank you for joining again this edition of Let's Speak Korean. Now, 지승현 선생님 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 지승현입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. Welcome to our exciting Korean lessons.
Okay, now in our last lesson, we learned how to ask and answer questions about what day of the week it is. Okay, let's get a check of those expressions once again. I'm going to ask 선생님 what day of the week it is today. Okay, 선생님, 오늘이 무슨 요일이에요?
수요일이에요.
내일이 무슨 요일이에요?
목요일이에요.
In this lesson, we're going to learn how to make a suggestion or a request to someone. First of all, let's find out what Michael and Minuk are up to.
마이클 씨, 여기 앉을까요?
좋아요.
마이클 씨, 테니스를 아주 잘 쳐요.
그래요? 고마워요.
테니스를 얼마나 쳤어요?
5년 쳤어요.
아주 오래 쳤어요. 나도 열심히 칠 거예요.
다음 일요일에도 같이 테니스 칠까요? 2시에 여기에서 만날까요?
그래요.
All right, Michael and Minuk have just finished playing a game of tennis. Now, Minuk is very surprised at how well Michael plays the game, and it turns out that Michael has been at his game for 5 years now. Okay, Michael suggests to Minuk that they play again next Sunday, and the two people make an appointment for 2 o'clock. Well then, let's get a check of the expressions in this lesson. A key expression we'll learn is how to add 리을까요 or 을까요 to verbs to put in sentences suggesting something to a person. We'll also learn how to agree with someone's suggestion with the expressions 좋아요 or 그래요. Okay, before we go on, let's go over some vocabulary with 선생님. Please listen and repeat.
냉면. 냉면. 소설. 소설. 바다. 바다. 과자. 과자.
So in this lesson, we're going to learn how to make sentences with these words to either suggest or request something from a person. Now, here's another look at the clip that we saw earlier. So please listen to what sort of suggestions Minuk and Michael make to each other.
마이클 씨, 여기 앉을까요?
다음 일요일에도 같이 테니스 칠까요? 2시에 여기에서 만날까요?
So when you want to come up with a suggestion or a request, all you have to do is add the expression 리을까요 or 을까요 to the verb stem. Okay, so we saw Michael asking Minuk if they should sit here. What was the expression in Korean?
여기 앉을까요?
Shall we play tennis next Sunday? Let's try this in Korean.
다음 일요일에도 테니스를 칠까요?
Now, in the two expressions that we just saw, we came across the verbs 앉다 and 치다, meaning to sit and to play. Now, to come up with a sentence to suggest something, add either 을까요 or 리을까요 to the verb stem. Now let's try some other examples. How would we say, shall we go to the sea, for example?
바다에 갈까요?
Let's suggest that we eat naengmyeon, a cold noodle dish.
냉면을 먹을까요?
Shall we play together?
같이 놀까요?
Let's learn this in more detail now. If the verb stem ends in a vowel sound or the character 리을, we add 리을까요? But for the verb stems that end in consonants, we add 을까요? This is a grammatical rule that we've come across many times before in our previous lessons, right? So if you keep this simple rule in mind, it should make learning Korean so much easier then. Okay, let's get some more practice with 선생님.
바다에 갈까요? 내일 만날까요? 냉면을 먹을까요? 과자를 만들까요?
마이클 씨, 여기 앉을까요?
좋아요. 2시에 여기에서 만날까요?
그래요.
Now let's learn how to answer this question. Let's say that you agree with the suggestion and that you like it. Well, in Korean, you can simply say 좋아요, meaning that you like it or that it's good. Okay? Of course, there is another way to answer this that will come up a little bit later. So let's begin with this one. Okay? So how would we say that we like the suggestion in Korean?
좋아요. 좋아요.
You can also say that you will do as the suggestion in this expression.
그래요. 그래요.
So you can use either of these expressions to agree with a suggestion. Let's get some practice now. 선생님, shall we go to the park? 선생님, 공원에 갈까요?
좋아요.
Shall we eat 비빔밥? 비빔밥을 먹을까요?
그래요.
Shall we read a novel? 소설을 읽을까요?
좋아요.
Shall we make some cookies? 과자를 만들까요?
좋아요.
Now let's learn some extra expressions. Now here are some of those that came up in our dialogue today. Minuk says, 아주 오래 쳤어요. Right? So the word 오래 is new to us here. And in the sentence, 나도 열심히 칠 거예요. The word 열심히 is also unfamiliar to us. Okay? I've been playing tennis for a long time. How should we say this in Korean?
테니스를 아주 오래 쳤어요. 테니스를 아주 오래 쳤어요.
Now, I'm going to practice diligently too. Let's try this in Korean.
나도 열심히 칠 거예요. 나도 열심히 칠 거예요.
The word 오래 means a long time and 열심히 means diligently. Okay, now it's time to get a wrap up of what we've learned so far. Now let's take a look at the clip to go over the expressions one by one. Don't forget to follow along.
마이클 씨, 여기 앉을까요?
마이클 씨, 여기 앉을까요?
좋아요.
좋아요.
마이클 씨, 테니스를 아주 잘 쳐요.
마이클 씨, 테니스를 아주 잘 쳐요.
그래요? 고마워요.
그래요? 고마워요.
테니스를 얼마나 쳤어요?
테니스를 얼마나 쳤어요?
5년 쳤어요.
오 년 쳤어요.
아주 오래 쳤어요.
아주 오래 쳤어요.
나도 열심히 칠 거예요.
나도 열심히 칠 거예요.
다음 일요일에도 같이 테니스 칠까요?
다음 일요일에도 같이 테니스 칠까요?
2시에 여기에서 만날까요?
두 시에 여기에서 만날까요?
그래요.
그래요.
Very good. Well, here's another look at the clip. So please use this segment to memorize the expressions and pay careful attention to when and how the expressions are used. Please repeat.
마이클 씨, 여기 앉을까요?
좋아요.
마이클 씨, 테니스를 아주 잘 쳐요.
그래요? 고마워요.
테니스를 얼마나 쳤어요?
5년 쳤어요.
아주 오래 쳤어요. 나도 열심히 칠 거예요.
다음 일요일에도 같이 테니스 칠까요? 2시에 여기에서 만날까요?
그래요.
The 받침 that we will learn in this lesson is the character 이응. Remember that 받침, as I have mentioned many times before, is the character that comes at the bottom of a letter. Okay, we're going to put together the letter A with the character 이응 at the bottom. Okay, now how would we pronounce this letter?
앙, 앙, 앙.
So this letter is read as ang. So when the character iung functions as a 받침, it makes the sound ung. So if you put together the letter a and the character iung, you will end up with the sound ang. Right. Now, what about some words that contain the 받침 iung?
강, 강. 영화, 영화. 중국, 중국.
Well, we have to wrap up this edition of Let's Speak Korean. Now, in this lesson, we learned how to make a suggestion or a request to someone. A quick review now before we go. 선생님, 공원에 갈까요?
좋아요.
오늘 점심에 비빔밥 먹을까요?
그래요.
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have. Now, until next time, 안녕히 계세요.